Darius McCrary, man, best known as Eddie Winslow. If you don't know Family Matters, y'all young bucks out there, I'm gonna help y'all real quick, man. Family Matters is the theme that Drake used in his diss to Kendrick Lamar. Is making sense now? If you still don't know, well, you learn something new every day, right? Well, Darius McCrary, best known as Eddie Winslow, has been ordered extradited to Michigan amid felony charges, man. Crazy. Crazy. It says prosecutors say he owes more than $75,000 in child support, with the total now substantially higher. The warrant involves his eldest son, Zachariah, who is now 18 and reportedly the beneficiary of a trust fund. Interesting. McCrary was denied bail after being arrested near the U.S.-Mexico border, as the judge ruled he was a flight risk due to missing prior Michigan court date. Now, people might look at this and say, yo, that's kind of messed up. They're not giving this man bail, but clearly this man is not going to the court dates, so they was like, we not playing with you today, man.
Clearly, Mr. McCrary is not attending to his family matters. He has 2 daughters and 1 son, and this matter is regarding 1 daughter who lives in Michigan. He has previously been ordered to pay child support.
Okay, so they got that wrong. They're talking about his daughter here. I think on that they mentioned his son, so correct that. It's his daughter.
As of August 20th of last year, he owed $75,473.26. He owes substantially more at this time. However, Michigan could not give me a figure due to privacy reasons.
The court is in receipt of a signed waiver of extradition to the state of Michigan, signed by the defendant, and the court finds a valid waiver of extradition to the state of Michigan, signs the waiver of extradition. As such, this defendant is remanded to the custody of the sheriff without bail, and the court sets a 30-day date review hearing in this date, and that date is
November 14th, 2025 at 8:30, Department 101.
Okay, thank you.
They extraditing that ass to Michigan, bruh. And they said no bail. No bail because he's a flight risk. They determined he's a flight risk. Now, I ain't here to say what he was doing in Mexico, where he was trying to go. I ain't here to say because I don't know. But in all the movies, when somebody chilling at the border of Mexico, it's only mean one thing. You trying to get away from something, man. And look, I'm just saying, man, but here's the thing that I do want to talk about, man. I do want to get into the whole thing about child support system is kind of fucked up when it comes to different states. Different states have their different rules, right? But one of the things that I've always seen is counterproductive, and feel free to disagree with me because we're not going to all agree on here, but these are my thoughts. I feel like it's counterproductive in a lot of ways because if we're talking about somebody taking care of their children, this doesn't help the situation if we're being honest, right? And you could say, you know, it's his fault. He did it to himself. He's not taking care of his kids. He deserves it. We could say all that stuff. But this is counterproductive to actually figuring out a solution. Now, the other side of this is maybe he never tried to figure out a solution. Maybe he never tried to put in any effort to actually modify this child support, you know, amount that he had to pay, because it could be that the man just ain't had no bread. It could be that he ain't had no bread. I went to ChatGPT and I asked ChatGPT for his net worth. Now, while this may not be 100% accurate, this gives us a good idea of what we talking about here. Now, it says I couldn't find a fully reliable source to confirm Darius McCrary's exact net worth. Here's what I found. Celebrity Net Worth lists his net worth at $10,000. Some other sites claim it's around 100,000. Another source estimates it's at 3 million, but that seems less credible given his reported financial struggles. Given his public record of financial trouble, child support, claims of low income, the lower estimates are more plausible. If you like, I can dig into recent earnings, assets, and liabilities to give a more recent estimate. Do you want me to try that? Hell yeah. All right, so it says here's a breakdown of what publicly known about his financial situation. Child support. In 2023, McCrary was arrested for failure to pay child support. At that time, he owed $52,788. Golly. As of March 12, 2019. So he been owing money. More recently, prosecutors allege he now owes over $95,000 in back child support as of March 31st, 2024.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
Golly, man. So he was ordered in his divorce settlement finalized in 2019 to pay $1,366 a month in child support, which consists of a base plus child care costs. In prior court filings, McCrary claimed he only made $500 in the prior year. Golly. He also claimed that his most recent acting job was a 7-day shoot that would have paid $875, but he had not yet received the check. In earlier court documents, he claimed he owed $90,000 to the IRS. Because of those unpaid obligations, he has faced multiple arrests tied to child support. 2015, 2023, and now 2025. Wow. Now, this goes on to the point that I'm making further here. I think, honestly, there's always an issue right here, right? And one of the issues that we're seeing here is just simply being a celebrity, you know? When you're a celebrity, I feel like a lot of people cannot leave that celebrity life behind. And I think Darius McCrary is a perfect example of this, because any other person who cannot make child support payments and know that they cannot get things going, they've got to figure it out. And I think for Darius McCrary, if you're not getting acting jobs, they expect you to go out and figure something out. You know what I mean? And I think that's the problem that he had with this, is maybe he's not able to go and figure something out because of the fact that he wants to hang on to him being an actor. So now you're relying on getting these acting gigs that you're not getting. And the court does not care whether you get into acting gigs or not. They're saying to you, figure it out. I know guys that have been on child support and they have gotten amounts that they had to pay. I've seen guys say, well, if I get this amount, I can't pay for my car. The court will literally tell you, go get a cheaper car. They will tell you, ride a fucking bike. They will tell you to figure it out. And it's especially sad for celebrities like this, because celebrities like this, they cannot let go of the celebrity lifestyle. And part of the reason of that is because people are cruel, man. Y'all remember the actor they were trying to clown on because they were filming him? He was working a regular job at a grocery store.
Former Cosby Show actor Jeffrey Owens is speaking out today after being job shamed over this photo working at Trader Joe's grocery store.
Y'all remember that? He was in a grocery store bagging up groceries and people were trying to clown him for having a regular job. Like, these days you get clowned on for making an honest living, and nobody has it worse than celebrities. So used to being in the public eye, and the embarrassment of somebody recognizing you working a regular job when they used to see you on TV as an actor, some of these people can't handle that. And I feel like that's probably one of the reasons why he's where he is because he never tried to figure it out. He just kept trying to get those acting jobs. And if you're not getting them, you got to figure this shit out, man. And I don't say it to be like harsh about it. I say it because courts don't care. They don't care. And this is the result that you get from it. They don't want to hear that you couldn't get an acting job or your acting gig didn't pan out. He had a chance to respond, and here's what he said.
Mr. McCrary, did you have any objections, sir, to the media request? You indicated that you did. Did you have an objection? And the court indicated that its tentative was to grant the request for media coverage. Did you wish to put that on the record or no?
Yes, I mean, I'd like to put it on the record, only because I have other children than my 18-year-old son, which this matter is involving.
Okay, but only as it relates to the media request.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that my other children weren't in the media if I mention their names or if it comes up in
Okay, so they are talking about his son. What, man, they keep mixing this shit up, man. Y'all get it right, man. So this is about his son.
If it comes up in the proceedings.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please do so.
I wanted to call attention to the emergency motion that I filed. Based on the fact that the 50th district has completely continued to violate all of my rights, my 4th, my 5th, my 14th Amendment, my right to due process is constantly trampled. And I've figured out why, because under due process clause of the 14th Amendment, personal judgment is void if rendered by the court, which has no jurisdiction over the defendant. That's Penmore versus Neff, 95 U.S. 714, 24L, ED 565, and Michigan has no jurisdiction. Before we proceed, we need to establish jurisdiction. It's imperative that we establish jurisdiction. Your Honor, I'd like to also say I'm here in special appearance.
Huh? What? Special appearance. Okay.
Specially appearing for who?
I'm here on special appearance.
Sir, who are you specially appearing for?
I'm specially appearing for Darius McCrary. I'm here pro per special appearance.
Bruh. Is this man speaking in third person now? Yo, come on, man. All right, man.
And when you say you were here pro per and special appearance, who were you?
I'm an authorized signatory thereof of the estate and the executor of the estate.
Who's the state?
The McCrary estate.
And your name is?
I'm Darius. I'm the authorized signatory thereof, Darius McCrary.
And that was a good try, man. Yeah. So listen, man, it's just one of those things. Like I said, when you are a child actor, it's hard for you to just, go back to regular life. And it sucks because there's pressures out there. You be out there working a regular job and people look at you and it looks like you failed, So I don't know what his reasoning is for not paying. Again, based off of what we read, it seems like maybe it was a financial thing. But if he was only ordered to pay $1,000, and some change every month, who knows, man? I don't know his financial situation, but this is rough, man. This is a rough thing for people to have to deal with. Some people truly can't pay, and others, they just won't pay. It's just the system is just a nasty system, man, and it's not a cookie cutter thing. It doesn't apply to everyone. And at the end of the day, you can't jail someone into becoming a better father, but you can hold them accountable in ways that actually help the kids. So yeah, I just want to hear from y'all, man. Is the system fair? Should jail time ever be the punishment for child support debt? Like, I know there should be some form of system, but should jail ever be the punishment for child support debt? Or do we need to find new ways to handle these cases? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. And if you rock with these breakdowns and these videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You already know what it is. Big Zo Reacts. Let's go. This channel is growing slowly and I appreciate y'all for being here. One time.